Hi friends, today we are going to discuss claim check pattern. It is one of the design patterns taken from Microsoft architecture patterns given on the Microsoft website. So let's try to analyze what this claim check pattern is. We know what messaging service pattern is. In this case, producers are producing to the central message queue. Then consumers will consume from this message queue and take their appropriate action. This is the message bus pattern, but this can become a bottleneck when the event is large. For example, is a large file. For example, if it is an image, it can be a large file which needs to be processed, and it can be any other thing which is beyond the size capacity of a single message in a message bus. So how are you going to handle this? Though we have buffering, like we have message bus and we are providing messages in the bus so that consumers can consume the event or message at their own pace. But what is going to happen when the intended message is large enough for messaging bus to accommodate it? So what we can do is, instead of sending whole image or large files in the messaging bus, we can have a data store. We can store this image file in the data store. This data store can be S3 or blob storage in Azure or any other object storage. You can store the image in the blob storage, data store, database, anywhere. You can store large files also there. If you have a large message, it is a JSON, but it is a large JSON. You can also store that JSON on the object storage or a database, and then you can send the reference key in the messaging bus, so that when this service is consuming this message, instead of having to consume message directly or image directly from here, what it is going to do is it is going to get a particular key K1. Then it knows that the reference to this K1 is present in the data store. It is going to retrieve K1 from the data store and then process that. So you are not sending complete big files or complete big data in the message bus. You are sending just a reference of that file stored in a database or a data store elsewhere. That is how you can overcome the limitation of size provided by the messaging bus. This pattern is also helpful because if you were to send big messages, large files in the messaging bus, what you are going to overwhelm your system, because it has to be stored, it has to be processed, and then messaging bus can crash, and there is going to be high network usage. Messaging bus may not be optimized for storage of large files or large objects of data. That's why we store it in a different data store. What you can do is, instead of just sending the key, you can also send the secret to decrypt the message from this data store. So when K1 and secret is provided to the consumer service, then it will retrieve data from the object storage. It can be S3, it can be your MySQL database, or anywhere that you are trying to save the data. It will get the K1 key, or it will get the message. Then it can use the secret to decrypt the message and consume. That way, if you don't want any particular service to decrypt the message, you can basically prevent sending secret to that service. Or instead of sending secret in the service, you can provide secret to this service only. Other services may not have secret, so they they can listen to the message bus, but they may not be able to decrypt the message which is stored in the data store. So this is complete claim check pattern. So claim and check. So K1 is the claim. Whenever this message is consumed by the producer, consumed by the consumer, then it is going to send this claim and it is going to get that data. So this is the claim check pattern. We can also have partial claim check pattern. Partial claim check. So we have seen that why are we storing that data in an external storage? Because it is large. Now suppose if you have a messaging scenario, if you have an asynchronous scenario in which some of the messages may be large, some of the messages may be small. So let's assume that yellow are the small messages. Sorry. Yellow are the small messages. Red is a large message. So what is going to happen is these messages are produced. Let's assume for simplicity there is only one consumer. This is the consumer which wants to read the message. When it gets a yellow message, it can just consume the message, take its action and be done with it. When it gets a red message, it comes to know that it is a claim check pattern, or it is a claim check. So it knows that this is basically reference to the data that is stored in an object storage. So it is going to use that to get data from the object storage and then process it. So this is partial claim checks, in which yellow are the actual messages, and if the message size exceeds the bus capacity, then those messages can be stored in the data store. So this is the data store, and only the claim check messages, or only the messages with reference which references to an external data store, can be retrieved from the data store, and the messages who are small enough will be retrieved from the messaging queue itself. So this is partial claim check pattern. This provides the advantage that since consuming message from an external data store can introduce latencies in consumer side, because it has to retrieve that data first. It has to retrieve the claim, or it has to retrieve a message from the message queue. Then it comes to know that it is a claim to an external data store. So it needs to go to that data store. It needs to go to that data store, get the data, and then process it. Then this orange line is the latency that is introduced because it was not directly consumed from the messaging system. So having a partial claim check increases your system latency, reduces your system latency, because the messages who can be consumed from the messaging bus are consumed directly, and bigger messages are consumed from the external data store. So that is how you can improve the overall latency of your system, can improve the working of your messaging bus, and have a more stable and efficient system. So this is all about partial claim check and claim check pattern. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you and have a nice day.